This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for the 2025 Sagittarius full moon. The full moon takes place on June 11th, 2025 at 12:44 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:44 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7:44 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time at 20 degrees Gemini, 39 minutes, 20 degrees Sagittarius, 39 minutes. This month's Sagittarius full moon has a distinctly fated feel. Tensions are growing to a head between thought loops and mind expansion, between data and opinions, between research and beliefs, between facts and ideology, and so much more. They build with all the gusto a full moon can deliver, and then some. This is Jupiter's party, after all, and excess is his way. And then they hang in the air, tightening the stress and the tension. Where's the release that comes with any full moon? It's on its own schedule, striking suddenly, unpredictably, and with a force that has been building up for a year. Sagittarius may be inherently intellectual, but a full moon in the sign can still pack an emotional wallop. Words can hurt. Beliefs can hurt. The impact of philosophies and policies can hurt. All are involved in the dramas cresting now. They're also playing out the adage, the political is personal. Or is it, the personal is political? Either way fits what we're expressing and experiencing and witnessing on both small and large scales. Some of the turmoil has an air of inevitability. Some feels hard to escape or release. We're suspended in and over a lot of the action, dramas, and emotions, which are escalating to a point that we cannot ignore them. The reason is the full moon's relationship with the nodes. The sun and moon are squaring the nodes, a configuration that creates a grand cross. This puts us all in the pose of the hanged man in the tarot, suspended above the action and not yet able to steer or move away from it. Because the cross is in mutable signs, though, there is movement with a situation or a viewpoint or development pulling us one way and then another pulling us in another. Movement may give the illusion of resolution and release until another pull occurs. The mushrooming tension and sensation of being stuck no matter what serves a purpose. It facilitates seeing situations in a kind of slow-mo and experiencing, processing, and expressing reactions to them. The node's involvement gives a decided turning point vibe. Watch for the sense that once this does break, whatever this may be, we will not only move, but move away from old ways into the new. Watch, too, for enhanced abilities to connect dots, especially where dichotomies are concerned. Thought loops and mind expansion, between data and opinions, between research and beliefs, between facts and ideology. It is possible to see how the extremes connect or lay out a story. You may even detect extremes going so far that they meet. The reason is that everything does go together in this lineup. The rulers of Gemini and Sagittarius, the signs of the sun and the moon, are conjunct. They are operating as a team, and both of them are in emo mode, making up for the emotionality that is not inherently in the full moon's signs. Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius, is 2 days into his year-long tour of Cancer, home, literally, to the moon, to nurturing and caretaking, to home and tradition and security. This is old-fashioned country mom and apple pie territory, awakening tenderness and protectiveness in everyone, no matter what country they're in. This moment and the release it's ultimately triggering have enormous collective and global implications because Jupiter is still at 0 degrees Cancer on the world axis. And Jupiter is conjunct Mercury, ruler of Gemini and cosmic messenger. He's just 3 days into Cancer, tinging all of our thoughts and communications with emotions. They have grown and flowed with Jupiter's conjunction pumping them up. Both have a warmth, even fieriness, from their square to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. And both are sextiling Venus in Taurus and inviting moving from the full moon's mental and philosophical bent to sinking into physical comforts, sensory experiences, and attention to our money and other resources. The personal impact of political machinations, particularly involving the budget, could loom large. For just one example. What breaks the deadlock? What ejects the hanged man from the tree? Well, when it happens, it's going great guns. Stoking the inevitable action is the moon's wide grand trine with action hero Mars in Leo and Eris, goddess of discord, and Chiron, wounding and healing, in Aries. And kicking everything into gear is a square from Mars to volatile, unpredictable change agent Uranus. They previously squared in July 2024, so some of what happens may relate to events from that time. Mars completes the square June 15th, but action will start firing before then. The square demands action, quick, sharp, without warning or apology, breaking chains, blowing up philosophies, opinions, beliefs, shattering what we thought we knew, and leaving something closer to truth. I'm Kathy Beal, a professional astrologer with more than 35 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to listen to my weekly forecasts. Sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Beal, including a look at the solstice chart, and I am deeply grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook on the page Empowerment Unlimited and in the group The Astro Insight Lounge. I post on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads at KABeal and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.